Hello everyone, I am Yogesh Singh of BTech 4th year, Department of Civil Engineering, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, University of Lucknow. Today my seminar presentation on topic is non-Newtonian fluid as a speed breaker on roads. That is my table contents, that is which are discussing about the speed breaker and principle of non-Newtonian fluid and the conventional speed breakers and non-Newtonian speed breakers and the difference between the conventional speed breaker versus non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker and the material required for the overlap nature and packing material of the non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker, working advantages and disadvantages of the non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker. Then case study and the last one is conclusion. Next is introduction. What is speed breaker? A speed breaker is a device which is used to control the speed of the vehicles. The classification of the speed breakers are of four types, which are speed bump, speed hump, speed cushion, and speed tables, are generally used in India. It is majorly near school, colleges, hospital to slow down the speed of the vehicle so they can cross the roads easily for children and serious citizen peoples. What is a non-Newtonian fluid? A non-Newtonian fluid is a fluid that changes its viscosity with respect to the force applied to them. Then what is principle of non-Newtonian fluid? A non-Newtonian fluid is a fluid that does not follow the Newton's law of viscosity. The Newton's law of viscosity is stated that shear stress between the adjacent fluid layers is proportional to the velocity gradient between the two layers. Then what is velocity gradient? Velocity gradient is change in velocity with respect to depth. Our non-Newtonian fluid speed bump is made using a casing in which the fluid is contained with no leakage. There is no leakage in the speed bump and its fill is 95% to the full capacity of the containment. When the vehicle is moving with a normal speed, the fluid is behaved like a liquid and we can pass over smoothly. If the vehicle moves with the higher speed, the fluid behaves like a solid. Then it will experience high contact with the speed bumps. Then analysis of conventional speed breakers. They are mostly used in India for the safety device that is used for calming traffic. It is hump like a surface across the roads as per draft guidelines on the provision of speed breaker for control of vehicular speed on the minor roads like semi-commercial roads, street roads, local roads, etc. Advantages is there should be no damage to the vehicles, not excessive discomfort to the drivers, as passenger when passing at prefer crossing speed. It is four types of speed breaker, that is speed bump, speed hump, speed cushion, speed tables. First one is speed bumps. A speed bump calm the traffic more aggressively. They can reduce the vehicle of the speed around the 40 km for the roads, 8 to 60 km for car parking. This is majorly used in the car parking for the malls and the other areas also. The size of the speed bump is for the height of the speed bump is 7 centimeter to 15 centimeter is height of the speed bump. 30 centimeter is width of the speed bump. Second is speed hump. It is also known as road hump. Speed hump are seen on local streets or connector road, playgrounds and school zones, etc. To use this in traffic management. That is we are seen in the local roads, street roads, playgrounds, and the other areas also. A speed hump generally slow traffic to 16 to 24 km per hour. Speed, we are also known that speed hump are circular or parabolic shape are also. The height of the speed hump is 10 centimeter and the width of the speed hump is 30 centimeter, 37 centimeter. Third one is speed cushions. Speed cushions include vehicle cutouts which allows large vehicle to pass unaffected while reducing passenger car speed. In this means that is large vehicle can pass without disturbance of this speed breaker when the while car passenger can reduce their speed for this speed breaker. The width of the speed cushion is 150 centimeter to 210 centimeter and the length of the speed cushion is 170 centimeter to 475 centimeter and the height of the speed cushion is 6 centimeter to 10 centimeter. It is the major purpose for this speed breaker is to pass out the large vehicle without any disturbance. Speed table. It, speed tables are elevated section of road with the ramp on both sides. It the speed table are the section of the road and it has both side has ramp. Speed tables are longer than speed humps. The average speed of the automobile, the path where the speed table is installed, is found to be 15 km per hour. The height of the speed tables is 7 centimeter to 10 centimeter, and the width of the speed table is 670 centimeter to 731 centimeter. It is majorly used on the VIP roads. And next, non-Newtonian fluid speed bumps. The flexible speed bump is oblique. It is a type of non-Newtonian fluid which changes viscosity when subjected to shear state. Oblique is a delta which turn in a shear thickening non-Newtonian fluid. Means the variation in viscosity is directly proportional to the applied pressure. Then, when we run our finger slowly through the oblique, it reacts like a liquid. When we strike its surface with a force of half fist, it behaves like a solid. This dual behavior object is called shear thickening phenomena and occurs is material consisting of microscopic solid particles suspended on the floor in the case of oblique. Oblique is a mixture of cornstarch and water. This is non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker that behave like a liquid or solid both. Difference between the conventional speed breaker versus non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker. Characteristics of speed breaker, conventional speed breaker, non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker. Nature. Conventional speed breaker nature is permanent, non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker is mobile. Sensitive. Conventional speed breaker not sensitive but non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker is sensitive. Speed restriction. Conventional speed breaker slow every condition but non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker slow only when it over speeding. Fuel is efficiency of vehicle. Conventional speed breaker is decrease, non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker is increase. Installation method requirement of conventional speed breaker is technically skilled labor, but in non-Newtonian fluid breaker is not technically skilled labor. Installation cost on conventional speed breaker is high, but non-fluid speed breaker is low. Maintenance cost is high, but non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker is low. Mechanical problem arises of spinal damages in conventional speed breaker, but no damage in non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker because it behave like a liquid for a normal speed. The weight of the conventional speed breaker is heavy, but the non-tunnel fluid speed breaker weight is light. Traffic noise pollution in conventional speed breaker is more than the non-tunnel fluid speed breaker. Then, material required for oblate mixture. The material required are cornstarch, water, clear plasticus, medium-sized bowl, spoon, breaker, etc. The procedure of followed as the ratio of the mixture of oblate should be 55% cornstarch to 45% of weight to 45% of water by weight. Take 1.3 kg of cornstarch in 1 liter of water in a bowl. In the simplest things is when we make a oblate, then take 55% of cornstarch and 45% of water. Then the oblate mixture is ready. Slowly stir the oblate mixture together with a spoon and constant mixture is obtained. Oblate mixture is that when we are with the help of finger we can touch this, they can behave like a liquid. When we with the help of human face, that is behave like a solid, because non-tunnel fluid has liquid solid both. This is the preparation of oblate mixture for the solid and liquid both. Packing material of non-Newtonian fluid is speed drums. There are majorly four types of packing material are used in non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker. First is braided carbon fiber tubes. This helps to enclose the non-Newtonian fluid mixture, that is oblate. Its property is high tensile strength, stiffness, low conductivity, so doesn't react with oblate. It has low thermal conductivity, so the heat transfer between the inner fluid and surrounding environment. This is the main packing material which are used in non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker to enclose the oblate mixture in this. Second is synthetic rubber. The packing tube need to be housed in the conduct which enables the control of flow in and out of the chamber into the reservoir when the wheel of the automobile pass over the speed bump. Synthetic rubber example, we can also use the tires. It is also has a synthetic rubber. We can first of all we can fill the oblate mixture into the braided coated pipe, then with cover with the synthetic rubber. Its property is greater elasticity, electricity insulated material, good abrasion resistance. It behaves like a elasticity of the fluid of the braided coated pipe to enclose all the fluid uh, and not disturb in the disturbance of the fluid. Third is PVC coated polyester fiber. The material that can be selected for the outer shell PVC coated polyester fiber. This is the last stage of the non-tunnel fluid speed breaker to close the speed breaker with the help of PVC coated polyester fiber fabric. Its property is high tensile strength. It is waterproof and doesn't easily tear or trip. ये हिलता डुलता भी नहीं है, फटता फटता भी नहीं है. इससे हम लोग अपना पूरे स्पीड ब्रेकर को क्लोज कर देते हैं टाइटली. And the last one is fiber raised from plastic base plate. The base plate includes fast holes for its mounting with the bolts and screw. With the help of bolts and screw, we can fix the speed breaker on the roads. And people are usually use the speed breaker and then is row and then is no. In the normal speed, the speed breaker is liquid and the higher speed, the speed breaker is solid. It is eco-friendly, and when the major things is 95% is recycled material, non-slip, waterproof surface that doesn't splinter or split, easily gilt, easily चिपक जाता है, more durable to plastic and wood. Non-Newtonian fluid speed breaker is working. When we move, when we move, when we move normal speed of the wheel, it behaves like a liquid. The bump deforms itself, allow easy passage for the vehicle. When the vehicle move at the higher speed, it's behave like a solid and bump the vehicle for the breaker. Advert, advertise, advertisements, advantages, advantages, advantages of non-tuning fluid speed breaker. Non-tuning fluid speed bump can be used on streets, semi-commercial roads, and to slow down vehicles and reduce the risk of the accident. Its installation time is quick, maintenance is low, reduce the possibility of traffic condition. It is simple manufacturing and fast manufacturing. It reduces the pollution, fuel consumption, and it is very low weight than the other of the conventional speed breakers. Disadvantages of the non-tuning fluid speed breaker. It is sensitive to the immediate effect on it on the vehicle and the body posture also, because it doesn't follow the Newton's law of viscosity. It is not self-proportional to cutting. Use of high internal use. Case study. There have only one case study only in Spain. Place Villa de Tapia in Spain. Company name is Bedanova SL. Project time is 1 March to 31 August 2070. Its principle is oblique works on non-tuning fluid. Total cost of the non-tuning fluid speed breaker on nodes in Spain is 50 crore. That the conclusion is working more effectively than the other speed breaker. The case study in only one place in Spain, and the other is Futuroscope, that is Iras and January also used its speed breaker on nodes, non-tuning fluid speed breaker on nodes in the future. And case study on this conclusion, that is the last is conclusion. Non-tuning fluid speed breaker have to increase the efficiency of motor fluid to a large extent. Its installation cost and repair cost of non-tuning fluid speed breaker is relatively low as compared to the other conventional speed breakers. It does not engineer part of car mechanical components such as throttle cutter, steering system if the car is following as a speed limit. But the vehicle should cross the speed limit is also affect the car mechanical components, that is suspension, shocker, etc. Setup is fully mobile. It is easy to install within an hour. The installation process does not require a person with technical expertise. It helps to reduce traffic noise. Basically, we can use the conventional speed breaker over the non-tuning fluid speed breaker, because non-tuning fluid speed breaker is very बहुत अच्छा स्पीड ब्रेकर है अगर हम लोग उसको इंडिया में यूज़ करना चाहेंगे तो, बिकॉज इट बिहेव्स लाइक अ लिक्विड ऑन द नॉर्मल स्पीड. सो वी कैन, तो हम लोग जान ही नहीं पाएंगे कि हम लोग कोई एक स्पीड ब्रेकर क्रॉस कर चुके हैं, बट वी कैन मूव विद द हाई स्पीड. तो ये ठोस हो जाएगा जिससे गाड़ी हमारी बम्प कर सकती है, जिससे हमें काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंजरीज हो सकती हैं और गाड़ी को भी हार्म पहुंच सकता है. थैंक यू.